Hi guys, my name is Vihan, reporting from First Tech Challenge, Team 28874 Thermodynamics. And today, I'll be teaching you how to set up your account on a CADing platform called Onshape and all of its features on the homepage and how to create your first document. So first, you open your web browser and you just search up Onshape, onshape.com. And then this is the Onshape. This is where you'll be CADing on. For people who already have an account, you click sign in and enter your email and password. But for people who don't, you click sign up now. You put your first name, last name, and your email address. And then you click next. This text is showing because I already have an account, but for you guys it probably won't. And then it'll ask you for what purpose are you going to use Onshape. For teachers or educators, you click the first option. For students or people going to school, you click the second option. And for adults or professionals or just people who want to do it for fun, you click the third option. And after that, it'll ask you a few other questions. You just need to answer them all to your opinion and then you sign in. But for people who already have an account, just to recap, you click the sign in button and you put your email address. And then you enter your password. And then yeah, once you log in, this is the home page that you'll see. And these are the last open documents which you have opened last, or document which you have last been working on. And then here, if you scroll up and down, you'll find all of your documents that you own. There's a sidebar, and then there's the Welcome to Onshape tab, and then there's the top bar. We'll start going one by one. The top bar just has the notifications and view all action items, which probably you won't need. Go to the App Store, go to Learning Center. This one is really important. And in the Help menu. This is where if you have any questions or if you need help with Onshape, you can just go here and then you can just figure out your answer. And then this is the sidebar. And here you'll find several options that you can do. You first and click Explore Onshape, and then it'll take you to these demonstrations that you can read and work through to just know the basics of Onshape. And then you can also explore models and features. And then this here is for the teachers. You can learn the CAD basics and then Onshape on fundamentals, and then you also learn how to teach in Onshape. And then these are courses that you can do to learn more about Onshape in a deeper level, and then once you finish a course, you get an electronic certificate. For starters, I recommend starting with this one, and then you keep going down. Once you open it, it'll take you to this preview tab right here. For this talk about the course and then what's in it. The average time to complete it will probably take 7 hours, but depending on your rate of learning, it will probably take less or more. And these are the activities that will be in there. And then, yeah, here it'll say start learning path, or it'll say continue if you have already started it. And then it'll take you to this document, where you find the courses one by one in the exact order. And then if you keep going one by one and finish all of these, and if you meet the completion criteria, you'll get the certificate. And then I also recommend after you do the courses to take the survey, because you can also comment on how you can make Onshape better with their lessons and their activities. That's the learning center. Under that, the owned by me, it'll just take you to the home page. Recently opened is also just what documents you have opened most previously, or the latest. Created by me, which is basically all the documents that you have created. Shared with me. If anyone has shared document with you, it'll probably appear here. And then under labels, there are two types. Public, where people, when they post their parts online, you can find them here. There are many that you can open, take a copy, and edit. And then there's trash. If you have deleted any documents, it'll probably appear here. And then up here, probably, it'll say that all your documents will be deleted after 30 days. And then there'll be a button here, which will just say, delete, empty trash. And if you click it, a pop-up box will appear, asking you if you're sure. This action cannot be undone. And then you click yes, empty trash, and then yeah, it'll empty the trash. That is a sidebar and top bar. And in this pop-up, in this welcome to Onshape's bubble, this is the Explore Onshape. This is just a learning center. In the forum, which is connected with the help documentation, so just ask questions and get help. And now, create a document. You click create up here, and then click document. You rename the document what you desire it to be. And then you press create. This is the document. And here, you'll find the three planes that you'll be designing on. The top plane, the front plane, and then the right plane. These three planes are the three dimensions that you can use to CAD and make your parts. And this cube right here, it is just to help you rotate the sides, and then if you click on a corner or face, it'll take you to that face. And just click on this corner, it'll take you to this corner. And also, there's also the origin, which is also at the very center. And in here, you can make a sketch, you can make it 3D, and you can add many more parts to it. And then to save the document, you don't need to press any Control F or save it into a folder. You can just exit it or close the tab. It'll just save it automatically. And that's it, guys. This is basically how to set up your account and make your first document. And again, my name is Vihan, and this is from Team Thermodynamics, FTC 2AA74. Hope you liked it. Hope it was useful. Please like and share it to everyone who needs it.